Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and welcome back to another news video. Today we got two new dates, one for Camp Law and one for Felix. But as always, if you want to stay updated on all of the Miraculous news as it comes out, then you can go ahead and subscribe because I will update you guys whenever we hear new news. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this tweet that was released recently. So this tweet is from ladybug.it, and it says, "This is what Mundo Gloob announced. They will release Camp Law on November 15th and Felix on November 22nd. Now what Gloob actually did is they released this whole little promo thing, but there wasn't actually any clips whatsoever of Felix or Camp Law, so we're just kind of here like, oh, we didn't get anything. But there was clips of like all the other episodes, and it was mainly finale clips actually. So we got a lot of finale clips, but no clips of the two episodes that we haven't seen at all. So yeah, and for those of you guys who are like, well, this doesn't seem like much of a difference, it's not too much of a difference. Camp Law's date, I think, changes by like maybe 2 days. I think it was supposed to be on the 17th. It was either the 17th or 27th, but I'm pretty sure it was the 17th. Either way, though, it is still earlier, so this is now the earliest date that we know for Camp Law and Felix. And I've said this in a previous video, but I'm actually kind of happy that the finale aired before Felix and Camp Law, because if Felix and Camp Law are good, then we're going to be more hyped for season 4 than I think we would be if we ended off on Miracle Queen, because in all honesty, I don't think that the finale was fit for a finale. So if we ended on an episode that was a little bit better, like that we're expecting to not, like, we're not expecting it to be a finale, we're expecting it to be a normal episode, but if the episode itself is good, then that means that we're ending off on a good point, versus right now I think the whole fandom, or at least the majority of people, are like, oh, this finale wasn't the best finale ever, so we're just kind of like, oh, well, that's too bad, so we're a little bit disappointed. But now if we're ending off on good episodes, then we'll be all happy for the next season. So now, as always, let's go ahead and review the synopsis for these two episodes. So the synopsis for Camp Law is, when Marinette makes a serious mistake, she has to face the consequences by fighting the last person she ever imagined would get akumatized. And that is obviously Cat Noir. And we know that because Camp Law in French means white cat, and that's the opposite of black cat, which is Cat Noir. So yeah, it basically stands for white cat in French, so yeah, basically Cat Noir is getting akumatized in Camp Law, so we're all pretty excited for that. Now let's go ahead and talk about Felix's synopsis. When Adrian's cousin Felix visits Paris, the disaster comes between Adrian and his friends. Alia, Rose, and Julika are akumatized into a trio of punishers. Will Ladybug and Cat Noir be able to stop the three villains and reason with Felix? Now here's my guess for what's going to happen in the Felix episode. My guess would be that Felix looks very similar to Adrian, and so when Felix is over, he meets Alia, Rose, and Julika, and they mistake him for Adrian. And my guess is, since Ladybug and Cat Noir have to reason with Felix, he's not necessarily the nicest guy, and he's kind of like a jerk, maybe. And so Felix just is mean to Alia, Rose, and Julika, and so thinking that Felix is Adrian, Felix just kind of insults them, and so they get akumatized, and then that's why it's between Adrian and his friends. So that's my guess as to what's going to happen. Felix looks like Adrian, and that causes problems because Felix isn't such a nice guy. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I talked about the synopsis and the dates, so again, if we see any new news, I'll let you know. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Hey, you, excuse me. How did you get into school?
I think it's time to get back to the studio.
Get back here.